How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another stream today, but it looks like Modern has made no changes to the ban list. Personally, I'm kind of happy because I've been having a lot of fun jamming the Urza Saga. I don't know how much it would change. I don't know how much the meta would change. I don't know how well positioned the deck would be. So I'm happy to hear no changes because I'm having a lot of fun with the deck. In terms of like format health, I can see you know, they could ban the companion, they could ban monkey, they could ban saga, they could ban a bunch of things. I could see arguments for a bunch of stuff. But I think that's just a topic for another day. I think for now I kind of want to just have some fun, enjoy modern for what it is right now. Just because of how these band things are just something that we just can't control. If we just want to enjoy the format, I think that's just the mindset we should have. Because if we were just wishing the format was a different, um, was in a different direction, you wish that something were banned instead. I think that's just a little unhealthy because then you're just not going to enjoy the format for what it is. I think it's easier for me to say just because I am enjoying the format, but I think that's just something to kind of have more of a positive look out because I mean this is a game, right? So you just want to have fun with it. Um, and on that note, I think we're gonna stick with the same 60 from the past couple streams. We're gonna stick with the damn main and the third prismatic ending, keeping the portable hole. I think these are the last changes that we made in the main recently. But in the sideboard, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try some different slots. Um, I think everyone's been kind of looking at the ban list and seeing what could happen and this and that, and then I think it's good to kind of take a step back now, realign ourselves, and look at where the meta is heading. And Spider Space has gotten second place with his creativity list, um, and I don't think it's a deck that we can ignore. So I'm just having like a one of slot for that deck, which is Containment Priest. When they target Indomitable Creativity, there's ways you could counter it. You can or attack the deck. Sorry, like you can have Gaddock Teague, which hits our own prismatic endings, so I'm not really a big fan of it. And I think we do need the prismatic endings to answer, to Fairy at least some number post board. Um, so I think having Containment Priest is probably our best answer, just because of the fact that it has Flash. It could be recurred with Lures if that's worth anything. Um, but just to kind of one of the tryout. Um, we're gonna stick with the Hushbringers instead of the Torpor Orbs. Last year I mentioned that I think I want to try the Hushbringers just because of the fact that Yawgmoth I've noticed is starting to get a lot more popular. It's probably an answer to Grixis Shadow getting more and more popular, and Yawgmoth is favored in that matchup. So the preventing the dying triggers is pretty relevant here. And then last but not least, I was looking at the 5 dumps from Friday, and there's a Naya Saga list, and it had two Dromokas come in the main. I have reservations about this card, but it seems pretty cool to try out, um, just to see. I just change things up and test new cards in the sideboard. I cut the second brutality for it, so it's something that we can bring in against burn because it can prevent all damage, target insert sorcery's belt. So it's gonna be interesting because we could also board it in against Blue Red Murktide and Jun Saga, just because it's technically an answer to Blood Moon and destroys Urza Saga. We could technically kill a Murktide if we have Goyf become a 6/7 and give it a +1/+1 and fight a Murktide. I think it has some versatility, even though the stars do have to align. I have my reservations about this card, like I said, because it's. I feel like a lot of times this card could just be dead. And that's kind of how I felt with Witherbloom Command, and I think Jamoka's Command is probably in the same boat as Witherbloom Command. Maybe it's slightly worse. But again, just worth trying out. Change the list up a little bit and try some new sideboard cards. But yeah, him or Laris. Yeah, I saw a lot of people hoping there'd be a Laris ban, and I think if you're gonna ban Laris, I think you'd rather just ban the companion mechanic, because Luris in the main is a perfectly fair card. I think no one can disagree that Luris, and just as a regular card, is broken. And I think that applies for all the companions. I think even in a Blink deck, right? I think just having Yorion as a companion, I think is a cool card. So I think just banning the companion mechanic is just kind of a clean slate. Because honestly, like if they only ban Lurrus, you can 100% expect me jamming Yori on Abzan. Because that's what it did pre Modern Horizons 2, and I think you have to have a companion to compete as a mid range deck. Just having that 8th card is so valuable. So if you're gonna ban Lurrus, I'd rather you just ban the companion mechanic. So we happy or sad about the title? I'm pretty happy with the no change. That's what I was expecting. I think Barnes in a good spot right now. I don't know if I feel like it's more the kind of the consensus I feel, but I don't know. By the way, Grace, hope you're doing well. Okay. I was gonna say like if we had a bobble that would be nice because we can both, but main deck spell pierce, interesting. Basic island spell pierce, huh? Okay, well, hopefully they don't have Blood Moon. It could be Blood Moon. Do we have to play around Blood Moon? If they don't have Blood Moon, we definitely 100% have this want to jam the Saga. But like this just feels like Blue Moon to me. They didn't really have a companion. The real question is like what basic do we want? It might just be plains. Just because it answers the Blood Moon, because we can draw like Prismatic Ending. But like if they don't go Blood Moon, and we go like, and we draw Tarmogoyf, we kind of want to play the Tarmogoyf and then play Saga. I think I wanted that. I think we gotta go for the higher upside play. If they Blood Moon us, I think we're kind of dead anyway. So we'll just go for that line. This line but doesn't let us cast Kaiasgal, but I don't think we would want to be casting Kaiasgal anyway, so I think it's fine. Remand, okay. So that kind of means that they don't have Blood Moon if they're getting Sacred Foundry, right? So yeah, they are not. So we'll play Dark Confidant first and then play Saga so it reveals a less amount of information. So it's like 4 color, I guess. Oh, they have Spreading Seas or Prismatic? Oh, Prismatic Ending. Okay, that's fine. Prismatic Ending is okay. Okay. So we're going to hope this Saga takes over now. We're going to play Marsh Flats here. And we can just hold Fatal Push. If they play an Omnath, which I can kind of expect. Yeah, so this looks like it's just like a 4 color deck. Oh, 5 colors. Never mind. I guess it's Bring to Light, which is not good for us. Oh, it's Creativity. Cool. Well, I'm glad I got the Containment Priest. So they're probably gonna like try to do it in response to a fetch. We're just not gonna fetch. Let's do that. Probably just get Shadow Spear. We wanna clock them. This doesn't play around Prismari command, but doesn't look like they have it. Again, we're just not gonna fetch yet. They could go double creativity here. Or sorry, creativity X equals 2. Um, so we should probably, unfortunately, with the sack, dude, because they're gonna get Archon, yeah. Um, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay at binning the land. Just having more answers to the Archon seems good to me. So we draw a land. Doesn't do anything. Sentinel. Okay, so getting basic forest punished us. So we could Kaya's Guile or Dam and Equip. I think I like Kaya's Guiling them. Because then we just have sack fodder. Getting basic force, like I said, punished us, but because like we could have gone like Sentinel, got an extra point of damage in, but I should probably pull up Spider's deck list just to see what to play around. Like I said, this deck has gotten a lot popular, and that's why I think having the Containment Priest is kind of valuable here. What do they have in their hand? We're gonna make constructs here. Why you got a drum? Let's get Bobble going. Okay. Well, we can just replay it. Whereas Warrior Command would be pretty bad because they can Shatter Shock, but then we still have another 6/6. It's not the end of the world. It's kind of a good sign for us, I think. Because that means they're just digging. So they could creativity into another Archon. There's 2. To fairy, okay. Fine. They're gonna let me draw here. They bounce a token, we couldn't equip one. Damn the token if they tap out and then swing for lethal. I guess that's not. Yeah, it would be, because if they just only bounce this. Yeah. It'd be 6 back up to 7, and then Sentinel would be 8. They play a land. They did not. So they can theoretically go land. Archon. Back up to Fairy. Okay. Just gonna bounce that. We can do this. Okay. So we could equip Shadow Spear to the Sentinel, attack the Fairy down, attack them with the Spirit. Those weren't great draw steps, that's for sure. We could theoretically put Luris in hand. I think that's more valuable than putting a thing swinging for 1. I guess I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to like equip a shot. I could have just attacked it in with the Spirit, but I think we want to put the Shadow Spear on the Sentinel anyway. So if they go double creativity, this dam is looking pretty good. Like, sorry, creativity X equals 2. Looks like that's not what they have. Voidwalker. Just attack first, I guess. Gives them less information when we draw. I think we just hold. Okay. You know, I should have played the land. Oh no, I never mind. I could just track the spell while I'm gonna draw a card. Because I would say like we don't want to discard this dam if they go creativity on both. Think about not paying. So if they pay, they can creativity for 2. Did they play land? They did not. So if they creativity and they get 2 archons, we can sack these. Dam 1, cast the other. Oh. So they can creativity for 1, which isn't bad. Okay, now they can creativity 2. Never mind. Okay. So they do have an Emrakul out of the side. So I'm really glad we have this Hushbringer, or sorry, this Containment Priest out of the sideboard. I think we want the Pithing Needle. I think we want the explosives because then this can clean up all the tokens. Dromoka's command doesn't do anything. Don't they have any enchantments? Yeah, I don't think they have any enchantments. Dromoka's doesn't do anything. That's what's Mirito. Hope you're doing well. Definitely want the Turax. Don't think about the whole. It only answers Ren and 6 and some of the tokens if they have instant speed. We definitely want the Spell Bomb. These two guys got the main seem pretty good. The Sentinels also seem okay. You could slow them down. Like if we go turn 1 Esper Sentinel, then they kind of don't want to remand. The pushes are also like this is kind of weird because like our spot rule is actually kind of live outside of like hard evidence or yeah, hard evidence making the treasure. I think Void Walker is okay just because we can make him sack the Archon and then we can just kill him with our own Archon. Kai's is just a good answer to their payoffs. Maybe we just trim the prismatic endings because it only I guess it ages around 6 into Fairy, but like I think that's too reactive. Maybe we trim a push. And then maybe I don't hate trimming a Sentinel on the draw. They also are a Ren and 6 deck. I mean, that's also an argument to cut the Bobs too, right? So maybe I also don't want Tarax, maybe? I don't know. It's a tough call. This hand just like auto loses a Ren and 6. I think we could do better than this because like this drum is kind of a mulligan already. I think we bottom a Sentinel and then go Sentinel Thoughtseize the following turn. So they're going hard evidence. Okay. So we will turn 1 Sentinel. No black mana for that one yet. So now this plays pretty well around remand. They also don't even have triple red yet. They're like very far. So they also don't even have to fairy mana. I think I'm okay with slamming Goyf here, actually. It's just more mana efficient. And then if we draw Black Source next turn, we can go Ball plus Thoughtseize. And then if they want to remand, we also draw a card. It's just like it just taxes them better the way we have Sentinel in play. Can attack. Okay. I don't know, why does card evidence make a 0/3? That just like makes no sense. It's a common and it makes it 0/3. Remember when like 1 mana makes you like an 0/1 or a 1/1? Wow. I really hope we have a black source here. Because we can Thoughtseize, grow Goyf potentially, and then play Dark Confidant. Thank you. We could also just go for a high payoff and play Voidwalker and then hope to hit an Archon after that. But I think maybe that's a little too greedy. And a little too slow, too. You would have done it, though. We would have gotten there. We would have gotten there. I think we take the Fire Ice. Because if they draw a land, they could Fire Ice Cabal plus Sentinel, and that's really bad for us. And if they like Lightning Bolt, then they Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I think Fire and Ice is like the worst for us. They're also really far creativity, so like it's fine. We also have EE to answer everything too. And if they like spend their whole turn spinning lightning bolts, sure. We could, but we're also not that scared of creativity. Like we want to save the explosives until like probably next turn now. Because of the fact that like we don't want to use it now because now we're naked to the creativity. If we took that line Roundsy, then we'd have to literally take the creativity, otherwise it just kills us. So oh. They're gonna let me draw a card. This exchange is fine. Oh, cool. Oh, they're creating a treasure. Oh my gosh. That's fine though. Like that means we get to draw a card. Like if they did that, I'm okay with that exchange. So now we have to play EE because they get creativity. So their hand is Bolt to Fairy. Yeah, so let's Inquisition. I think we take to Fairy here because that's a card that really slows us down. And then the hand really doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. And we'll attack with Goy first. There could be an argument for like cracking it then, but then I still don't want them to creativity. Like they can, if they draw fetch land, then they just. Oh wait, how much? What is Dwarven Mines text? It needs 3 mountains or 2. Oh, 3 of them. Oh, so fetch land wasn't even live there. So yeah. So I guess at that point it's we could have taken creativity, or we could have left them creativity and then pop. But then still, I think the sign's still fine. What they draw? They kind of have to like cast the creativity just to like answer my explosives, quote unquote. They draw. Yeah. This is interesting if they're doing this. So I did make sure I didn't yield, right? Turn off auto yields. Oh. They're targeting my Tarmogoyf. That's cool line. So I get to draw. Saga. Okay. I mean, sure. I'll take that. Yeah, that's yeah. I'll take a bob. I'll take a bob. Interesting line. I mean, it's not killing their our opponent per se, but like, so we can go bobble. What are they gonna draw? Tarn. Okay. So now we can kind of just go wide here. Voidwalker, hold up 2 mana for explosives. And we are kind of in the driver's seat here. So their hand is Bolt, Archon, Unknown. Tarak would be a good draw here because then we can Tarak and still hold up explosives if they have remand or something. These Sentinels though are looking pretty good here. Prismari command. Kill Voidwalker, Shatter. They could also Lightning Bolt too, but we draw a card. So if they like kill Voidwalker, kill explosives, we still have 4 damage hitting them. They're destroying Sentinel, destroying Bob. Are they gonna bolt as well? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, they're gonna bolt. Okay, so this is fine. I'll say, what did I miss? Nothing. But they took a cool line and Indomitable Creativity my Tarmogoyf. I don't know if that's worth anything. And then it turned into a Dark Confidant, and then we just started drawing a lot of cards. So that was kind of cool. Let's do some math here. We make a 4-4-6. So I think we can safely bobble them. Because then it'll be we'll make a 3-3. And then make it into a 5-5. Yeah, actually, we should bobble them to see if we should crack the explosive at a turn and then make a construct. So you crack explosives. Maybe we should have cracked explosives just so they don't get the option to crack a clue. Maybe that should have been the line. We also still play it slow. Because I guess it's only a 3/3. 4/4 after. So, yeah. Maybe we play it slow. We don't need to crack the CE like right now. Let's just crack this now. So we can use the mana. Go name Wooded Foothills. They didn't play the Wren in 6. Interesting. So now they have to chump here. We're playing like the uber safe line. But like, I honestly don't see how we lose if we play the safe line. Like, sure, they can't even cast creativity here. So they could Prismari command here. But then we just also just get Urza Saga going. Oh. That also works too. So we'll attack. So they can Prismari command. Oh, they forgot to tap. Or forgot to tap at our attack step. Okay. Interesting. Cool. We didn't need the Containment Priest. we have the Containment Priest in the deck for that matchup, but we didn't need it. The explosives though are pretty good. Just like literally just explosives just made our opponent literally didn't do anything. They just didn't do anything. But the Sentinels were pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't trim one post board. They did a lot of work. Like a lot of work. The Voidwalkers too. That's kind of funny how they like creativity might go away. I don't know what they were expecting to hit. Maybe I guess we could hit like there's actually a lot of dead draws now that we look at it. Like it could hit a bubble, either the drum or shadow spear, or another sentinel. There are definitely duds, so I could see that line being pretty decent actually. We just got lucky and hit a ball. I'll pick Laris, who's not banned yet. Catcher Triumph. I think we're like 90% gonna get a Triumph here. Because that way, if we draw Torpor, if we have the option to play it, opponent is pimping out their Magic Online collection for sure. Yes, So we're gonna try them. So this just makes our mana completely online because I really want to play the Saga next turn. Oh, is this rhinos? This could potentially be rhinos. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like rhinos. Wish we're on the play. Because we can get the Saga online quicker. We do have answers to the rhinos though, which isn't bad. Okay. How's it going, boat guy? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I think I'm okay with just making Saga tokens. Let's get the second white source in there if you want a Prismari command. Like, I'm okay with just like playing the Saga game and then just like trying to beat him with Shadow Spear and a bunch of constructs. Especially because you have the second Saga too. Maybe I should have played the Tomb actually. That was a punt. Yeah, that was a punt. Because if I wanted to double, I wanted to like make a Saga token and then Prismatic Ending something, I would much prefer to do that. So let's do this. They didn't leave a red mana. So we'll make a construct token. You could also just get Shadow Spear with this. I don't hate getting a drum here actually and just getting more mana online, getting a Shadow Spear later. Yeah, so let's attack red at 6. And then we'll play a Tarmogoyf after. Hello. Yeah, I like getting drum here. It just makes we're just allowed to just flood the board a little bit better. So I guess this isn't rhinos then because they have Ren and 6. So maybe this is just like 4-color good stuff, it seems like. Which our board state still works out pretty well. And it makes me happier that we didn't get the Shadow Spear because it's not really a Shadow Spear game at this point then. We just want to deal with the board. I like Axel Rodriguez 90. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Can you like hear my dog snoring? She's like out right now. So they have a Tarn. So they didn't play that other Misty either. So the hand is Misty and Tarn. Start of another semester. Oh yeah, it's end of January, huh? Good luck at school, buddy. Hopefully this year isn't as brutal as the last. Thanks, Tinker. I wonder if we can get her. Yeah. She's like right there. Okay, well that's so. I apologize because she is out. Like out. Maybe it's some sort of ASMR kind of bullshit. So what sucks is we actually don't have a fetch land this turn to answer the Omnath if that's what they cast, but they already played the land. So I don't think they have Omnath here. It looks like they're just saving the fetch lands for Omnath. They could have Fury, which is kind of annoying. Looks like it's just like kind of a weird teamer mid-range deck. I wonder if I send both my creatures at Ren. Uh-oh. Did my Moto die? I pressed OK and my clock's going. So I have Misty Tarn revealed. I think it's mine, right? I think I did close Moto. Oh, Moto. Why? Is it me? Is it my internet? Did Moto die? It's not me. Hello? Oh my god, is Moto down? Can you pull up another streamer? Oh, damn the fucking... Damn the ads. Yeah, it's just me. It's not just me, right? Yeah, is Moto down? Oh my gosh. Hey, Sergeant Stuggles. I was literally on your stream trying to see if Moto's down. But appreciate the raid, buddy. Yeah, you got a fat crowd. Congrats on the high view count, buddy. Looks like your stream is kind of taking off, huh? Down for everyone, bruh. Schedule maintenance? There's schedule maintenance today? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Dude, it seems like I can talk to people in my Twitch chat, and my Twitch seems online, so I don't think it's me, Moto. Is there anything on, Nope, nothing announced. Appreciate it, Star Snuggles. Yeah, it looks like it's not just me. Looks like Squad Chief is also... I don't know if their card is just on the stack or like... Oh, buddy. This is nice to have a fat raid and just have Moto be down. That's just really embarrassing, huh? How about Solar Squirrel? No, that's not, yeah, I guess it's not just me. I don't know what I should do. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should, like, wait 5 minutes or something. I mean, I guess if I can't play, I might as well just end the stream, right? I don't know. Oh, looks like Soul Score's able to trade. What the hell? Chief is back online. Cool. Oh, unfortunately, this is not leaving a good impression for any of the people from Sergeant Snuggles who are poker players. Not to say that anyone can admit that the client is good. Chief is back online. Really? This is what it was. Like when I last checked, Bokai. Like if I didn't close Moto, it would have been looking like this. Well, I mean, it's because Chiefs opponents. It wasn't that took the last action. Okay, that's my Twitch dashboard. I don't think it's a scheduled thing though, right? They don't normally do maintenance at 9:30 at night Pacific time. They usually do it like 9 in the or sometime in the morning on like this is really early for the maintenance. I know it's supposed to be Wednesday, but it's like it's not Wednesday in the Pacific time zone, which is where they're basing it on, huh? What do people think might get banned in Mandarin? I honestly wasn't like you could look I could quote my text in a bunch of group chats, and I don't remember if I put it on Twitter or not, but like I was expecting no bans. The modern format is people say it's like settled, but like the metagame is just constantly in a cycle. Like it's such a cyclic metagame between like the Ragavan decks taking over, Hammer Time taking over, and then like if you really look at it, like Grixis Shadow was like the best deck, and then like Yawgmoth starting to be really well positioned now, which doesn't use a companion. Creativity is really well positioned, doesn't use a companion. Like I personally think companion should be banned. I want to put that out there because I think it just breaks kind of I feel like just a fundamental aspect of Magic. I just don't think it's good for the game. But that being said, if we really just looked at modern in a strict vacuum perspective, the metagame is constantly moving. The best deck is constantly changing. People will probably argue that Hammer Time's still the best deck. I disagree. I think that the best deck has definitely shifted between Grixis Death Shadow to Yawgmoth to Creativity. Wow. I lost the match. Okay, well, we're definitely going to get reimbursed for that one, that's for sure. Should we even try to play a game? I guess so, huh? I mean, if, if there's any dispute, we have footage of that. My client says it above the login, but I guess it wasn't scheduled. Yeah, that's yeah. It's said on top of mine too, but that was definitely on a scheduled maintenance time. Maintenance is definitely like 12 hours is from now. Had Abzan been the best deck? Abzan's definitely not the best deck. I will honestly admit that. All right. Well, that was unfortunate. But what are we gonna do? Let's close these windows now. We're 1-1 when we really shouldn't be 1-1. It doesn't like even my bot doesn't want to agree. Even the bot says we're still 1-0. I like you, bot. Bot, you are the MVP here. We had multiple constructs too. Like I honestly think we were winning that game, but oh well. Uh oh, this is burn. Oh, okay. So this like it's Aspiring Spikes list here. They do run Blood Moon in this list. So I think I'm gonna have to play basic plain Sentinel here. Crying. It's okay. I actually don't like being the best deck. I actually like being the only person that plays Abzan just because of the fact that it makes my deck a lot more under the radar. I kind of like being in that position um, than not. Yeah, so that's that Aspiring Spike deck. They kept the one lander. Since they kept the one lander, I'm kind of okay with just doing this. Or maybe they didn't keep a one lander. Technically, yeah, never mind. Ragavan. Well, I'm okay with playing Sentinel and still playing around Blood Moon. If they go Sword, we draw 2. They draw 1. I think I'm okay with trading Sentinels here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with doing this. Just like dealing with the board's fine on the draw. If they slam Blood Moon, we can kind of play around it. So that's annoying. I guess we'll just push. That was a good draw. Yeah, so I like doing this, paying, and then we can see if we need to hold up push for like an any danger. The answer's no. We'll let Saga take over the game then. Play Vista. Okay. Another Saga. So I'm gonna shock in the tomb here. Because that way if they have enough mana to like top deck a sword and equip it. So I want to be able to fatal push the Sentinel and make a construct token. How's it going, Medina A? Appreciate it. Good luck in the trophy race. Appreciate you hanging out in the chat as well. They played the Vista, so that's the card that we did not know about. So the hand is Snow-Covered Plains, Unknown. Yeah, the Saga's just going to take over the game. Do this. Sentinel is a fine draw. I wonder if we get Springleaf Drum here. I kind of want to because I feel like the we can just get Shattersprite with the next Saga, but if they slam Blood Moon on us right now, it's like really awkward. And I think I like holding up Fatal Push anyway. So we'll do this. Get Springleaf Drum. Play Saga. Sorry, play Sentinel. Sorry. And then we just attack. Like we don't need Shazberry to win this game. So we'll play the second song. Sorry. For those who just get rated, that's if you hear the snoring, that is my dog, and she is completely passed out. Like completely passed out. Did they draw an equipment here? Blood Moon. Okay. I think that's fine. If we draw a Mishra's Bauble, we win the game. I guess we can just float a mana. Doesn't hurt. We got a raid from Sergeant Snuggles. So that's why we have so many. But unfortunately, they came in right when Moto, for some reason, died, and we just got a match loss for no reason. But that's Moto, right? So again, Bauble wins the game here. That does not win the game. Since I have so much mana, the Sentinel isn't really doing anything. I think I'm okay with just attacking here. We could also just put Lurrus in hand. I'll say they go like this, because if they have no creatures, then like we can safely just put Lurrus in hand here. Just go to 2. Yeah, that's fine. Now we just go wide. They could get Batter Skull, but we have the push, so it's safe. Oh. Okay. That plays. That's something that push does not answer. You pooed on that deck? Good to hear. So we could go Lurrus, bring back Sentinel, and then attack with the construct, and then it forces the trade. I think I like that. We get blown up by another Fury, though. Like, if they have another Fury, that's also just really bad for us, though. But I think we have to do this. Yeah, because if they have another Fury, like, we're just kind of fucked. Yeah, I don't think we can play around another Fury. I think we have to take this line. Oh, no Fury, please. Thank goodness. Like, I honestly think we had to take that line. Like, we're just... Because if they just go second Fury, then, like... Then they just, like, are just so ahead on board, right? Then they just... We have a 3-3 construct. They have a 3-3 Fury, and they can actually just start attacking. So... Explosives, Pithing Needle. This answers Blood Moon, but... Torak seems good. Liberator seems good. Go God, it's another list I have to look up. It's a cool deck though, Mark. Like I really like the deck. It's a cool brew by Spike. I guess we need portable hole for Ragavan and Stoneforge Mystic. Excuse me. So we can cut the spellbound, they're not yard based. We could theoretically cut the Kaya's Guile. Because they do have like champions and sentinels. They have like a lot of sacrifice fodder. I don't hate going like this. Maybe trimming some sentinels are actually not great. Because they're a lot more creature based. I think we just cut all the sentinels actually. And then it's like, do we want the Dromoka's command or do we want a brutality? The only enchantments are Blood Moon. And I guess they have Rest in Peace out of the board. I actually don't hate Dromoka's command. Let's try it out for this matchup. Yeah, let's go like that. Yawgmoth is the cock block Ragavan needs. Yeah, I mean, it's like Yawgmoth, Memnite, Arboreal Grazer. Stuff that just, blocks Ragavan. And like coming from like a person that played a lot of Grimflare, stuff like Wall of Roots, a Boreal Grazer again, like hard evidence, like cards suck. Please no Sentinel, please no Sentinel, please no Sentinel, please no Sentinel. Please no Sentinel. Mountain. Sure. So long. So long. I think we're going to get the plains here. We can't dam, but I think we're going to want to Inquisition anyway. So we're going to play around Blood Moon. What's going to be awkward is, like, if we want to Inquisition, we can't get Forest if we want to, like, to play around the Blood Moon next turn. Sure. Oh, if they get Cauldron, that really fucking sucks, actually. Because we can't Inquisition it away. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, wow. We got so punished. Maybe I was supposed to play the Courtyard then? Fuck. We already used one Prismatic Ending. Figured. Yeah. Got punished. Got too scared of Blood Moon. Well, there's a Blood Moon. All is not lost. If we draw a Prismatic Ending, a Portable Hole, we have outs. Yeah, there's the fear of Blood Moon is just like what's winning the match here. I mean, I could have just played the Courtyard anyway. That could have helped us avoid this disaster. But then I guess we wouldn't have gotten the basic planes. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. One, two, so we take 7. Take 7. We dam the board. We go to 2, go to 1 after we fetch with Catacombs. Yeah, I think we need to play the Catacombs. Hoping they like play another Stoneforge Mystic or something, and then we can kill everything. Oh, they have Stoneforge up, huh? So we go to 6. All right, we have 1 draw to a prismatic ending. This makes it awkward because they probably drew a Batter Skull or something. If they drew an equipment, then we're just dead, so it doesn't matter. But this gives us 1 more out to a portable hole, prismatic ending. Okay. They don't have mana to equip that either. Interesting line. So again, we can go to 1. That's fine. But if we draw a portable hole or prismatic ending, we can portable hole plus Tarak. And then like we are all of a sudden just like right in this game. That's fine. Come on, deck. 1 time. Unfortunate. The lines I took was just correct if we wanted to play around Blood Moon, but we just got punished for it. And they had Blood Moon in hand. It's not like we were playing around a card that they didn't have. They had Blood Moon in hand. But what are you gonna do? We could have also had drawn Shadow Spear too. Shadow Spear into activate, push, but then they would have had the Sentinel. So my wife is snoring so loud I can hear it through AirPod Pro noise cancellation. Don't tell your wife that you told everyone that, Mark. What happened in this chat stays in the Twitch chat, that's for sure. Well, this matchup is a lot easier on the play. Obviously, we don't have to like deal with a Ragavan. We can like be on the play against an Esper Sentinel. It was like so huge. We just like again just got punished for our play, which I still think is like again they had the Blood Moon in hand, so it's like, oh, this hand. Gotta be disciplined here. This is fine. On a 6, I think this is acceptable. Oh, Ragavan. You need to draw into an answer to that or we're going to lose. Sentinel, Ranger Captain. So I guess we just have to take the Sentinel here. Yeah, we just have to take the Sentinel. So just they haven't aired Mesa, so removal spell? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna wait until they crack the Mesa here. This is a Zendikar one. Okay. Do you like the split of fast lands? Yeah, I do. I like the 1-2 split. Just based the numbers add up. I forget what the numbers are exactly, but we have enough green sources for turn 2 Goyf, enough white sources for Sentinel. I like having 1 just to have painless mana base, or as painless as possible, right? So, oh, they want to dash. They want to dash. Drawing planes. So they could dash Ragavan. Trying to figure out if I want to play this Triumph or cycle it later. I think I do want to cycle it later. So we'll play the Godless Shrine tapped. Song's pretty good. Secondary Mesa. So I have a feeling they're gonna dash Ragavan here. Which sucks. Voidwalker. So if they go sword equip, they could just play the sword and equip the Servant champion. Fervent champion, excuse me. So I think we have to play this Eon one. Hands is just very not lining up very well against them. And if they just like top deck a blood moon, we're just dead. What's all cards are we kind of have to hold up 2 mana for the rest of the game. If we draw a land, we can go Voidwalker, hold up EE. I think that's probably the best. So they could go Ranger Captain. Okay. So now there's swords in play, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we just have to play the Voidwalker. Maybe we should buy the Lingering Souls because it just chump blocks all the sword hits. We're gonna bluff that our last card is a removal spell. Sure. So their hand is basic plains, unknown, and then they're gonna play as Fervent Champion. Not looking good for the home team here. Not looking good for the home team. Oh, it has haste too. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked. I guess it's worth playing out. They're gonna... So they're gonna draw an extra card, deal 8, we go to 7. We can Prismatic ending the sword. We just have to like draw more dead cards like Wear Tear. Golly, that's brutal. planes. So we go to 3. Damn, that game 2 really just was the reason why we lost. I just didn't sequence my lands correctly. We could draw a dam, though. We're not completely dead yet. Oh, okay, now we're dead. Yeah, we just sequenced our lands wrong, unfortunately. That game, too. It's really... This deck is really punishing. And our bot is just dead anyway. I guess like a record really doesn't kind of got fucked after the second match because it doesn't really count. So, but we'll try to recoup some ticks and then get the reimbursement after. Finally on the play, and have an Esper Sentinel, Dark Confidant draw. This hand's pretty good. Have a lot of interaction. Have Saga. Like this is kind of close to the ideal hand. This could have been like a second colored source, but we'll take it. There's just like a lot of pressure going Sentinel into Dark Confidant, so put them all into 6 too. So we'll go Godless. Yes, play Sentinel. They mull into 6. Spire. So that's a good draw. This could just be... It could be Lantern. It could be Scales. Another Saga. Okay. It could be that too, Tinker. Wow. Oh, we get to untap. Cool. Okay, we don't have to worry about that now. I think I have to play a second Saga in case I want to cast the Portable Hole here. So, like, we're going to make a construct. Next turn, we're going to make a construct. And then we want our 4th land to be something we can cast. So I think it has to be the Temple Garden. So that means we have to play the Abzan Saga now. Blood Affinity. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. This looks like it's going to be an Abzan Saga game, huh? Is that what it looks like? Is that what it looks like? I was going to say, I was kind of hoping for a black source. So we can push the construct and like kind of get really aggro. They're scared of Pithing Needle. So now we can just play the Temple Garden then. It's perfectly fine. You can also just get Springleaf Drum here, just to like be more mana efficient. Yeah, kind of like that. So black mana. And then we'll see if we really want a Portable Hole. One, two, three, 4 artifacts. Yeah, I think we just take the Blood Fountain, right? I guess they're stuck on mana, so maybe we should take the Drum. It's kind of tough. It's tough to make this decision because like they're both kind of irrelevant right now. I think we take the Drum. Oh my god. I'm like PTSD. Like, is Moto like lagging now? It's like really bad. I think I have to restart Moto soon. Oh my god. Is it happening again? It's frustrating because like we're in winning positions both times. Like their hand doesn't do anything. We have the dam for the second Thought Monitor. We have to have lethal following turn. Come on. Oh my god. It's happening again. What's even more frustrating is like, is this video worth uploading on YouTube too, right? Like I think that's what's even more frustrating is because I want to make content for people, right? And it's like, if it's like this laggy, like are people like this is just isn't enjoyable content to watch, and that's what I feel bad. Come on. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna F6 and then restart the client, I think. Okay, so F6. I'm gonna close Moto. I just want to play. The worst hot tub stream. It's it's we're just watching Moto just fucking die on us. I think that's just the problem, right? At least it's loading the game quick. Or not. What? Did we lose? Please don't tell me we lost that game. Please tell me our opponent conceded. Don't think this card does anything. I think we can cut the Kaya's Guile. Urza, huh? I think we want the dam. Sentinels seem pretty good. Maybe we like trim a push. Do we not want sentinels? I feel like there are a lot of artifacts, right? Dromoka's command does answer Urza Saga. And it's an answer to Urza too. Maybe I can see it. Maybe we trim hole. Maybe we trim a... Did Pennings hit anything? Guess it's just like the constructs. Maybe just do that. Let's just try this. I guess Prismatic Ending does answer Urza if we have... if we have Springleaf Drum, but... That's pretty good if we can get another colored source, but like... I don't hate going Sentinel into discard spell. Looks like we're on the draw, so it looks like they conceded. Oh, they're a food deck. I think we have the Inquisition now. And see if it hits an Asmo. Well, now I feel like an idiot boarding out all the Prismatic Endings and stuff. Asmo is a legendary creature. Interesting. Oh, they drew Saga. Fuck. We needed... Oh, that's really cute. Do we go Voidwalker just so they have to Kolaghan's command it? Like, and make them have that be their turn? Because, like, we just died to these constructs. I think we have to do that play. Like, we kind of have to, like, quote-unquote, like, slow them down in a sense, you know? And then if they don't call out Commander Voidwalker, we can Thoughtseize. Yeah. We really need to draw, like, explosives. Cool. Okay, so depending on what we draw here... Probably lead on Sentinel first. All the sagas. So I guess we lead on Sentinel first. Because that way if they want to call on's command, they do it now, and then we can Thoughtseize. So we'll Thoughtseize here. I guess we maybe didn't want to do that order, because then now they can just call on's command, Shatter, Shock the Voidwalker, and Sentinel. And that was actually a really bad play. I'm just not... That was really dumb. That was just a really dumb play. Okay. Okay, so that's bad, but... Now we just have to answer their Saga token. I think we have to upkeep Bobble them. Was my first league tight? Yeah, it was. It is. Starting to streams later and later, unfortunately. Okay, so look at their hand. That was a dead draw. So we have to answer a 5/5. We boarded out push, and We kept in 2 push. Brought all the pendings. Unfortunately, they got Shadow Spear. We're also lacking a green source, unfortunately. Can't cast that Tarak. Might have to get a Springleaf Drum with this next one. Yeah, that was just a really dumb play. They would have just made us discard a card. Like, we have just so many sagas. Yeah, that was just dumb. Didn't really think that play through. I think I'm just like kind of distracted because I really don't want Moto to freeze. So it's like not really elaborating, like thoroughly thinking through the play. Okay, sure. So, and plus we kind of sideboarded like shit, so it's okay. So we'll make a construct. We're in hopes of double blocking, but they could probably make 2. Just hoping for a better card off the top than that. I think we just have to hard cast this Tarak. So the hand is push. Do I have to get Pithing Needle name Cookbook here? So then there just stays a 7/7? I guess so. So if they push 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, they still have enough for lethal. So we kind of have to double block. Actually, we have to kind of triple block. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we have to block like that. They push 1. I guess we have to block like this. Yeah, I think we have to block like that. It's really unfortunate. Lose the whole board. We hope they mess up the push, but... Oh, God. They can also just save the push, too. We still have a prismatic ending. Another saga. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's sideboard correctly a little bit. How we drew the push. So I think we do want the pendings and the whole. Kind of changes the whole dynamic. Don't think we want the spell bomb anymore. I could also see just cutting sentinels. I don't think I hate cutting sentinels here. Keeping the push because they are Asmo. Let's just try this. Awkward because like we trimmed Sentinels on the draw, but if these are prismatic innings, I think I'd be tempted. So I'm gonna bobble trick. Dromoka's command is interesting. Let's try it. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not wrong. I'm gonna see if Dromoka's command does anything here. So they could answer the Liberator with like a push or something, but then we just have Saga to take over. I really want them to go Saga. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, I think we just Dromoka's command now. So sack, put a +1/+1/+1 counter on Liberator. Sack, right? Target player sacrifices champions. Target that, target that. I want to do this now though because it puts a +1/+1 counter on the Liberator though. So I could do it on their upkeep, but then I kind of want the extra point. I feel like this Liberator is like not long for this world. And like I also want them to give them the mana and then they can sack the blood token. So it sucks because I don't get to utilize this Torak here. Oh my god, we get to untap with the Liberator. But I think we want to get value out of this cons. We could Torak here. But I think I want to get the body. I think I want to get the body. We can just Torak next turn. They don't want to get their sculling turned. Pithing Needled. I think we just got our own Shadow Spear in this spot. I'm not sure if there's anything we want to Pithing Needle yet, so. They're digging for a push. Oh, baby. Yeah. Trapmaker, huh? Trapmaker, huh? 4/4 Trapmaker. Just to throw it out there, it's a 4/4 Trapmaker. So they didn't answer this Trapmaker, or that Saga's getting destroyed by my. Getting destroyed by it. That's a nice juicy target. Okay. Joe S. Stoic, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. So I think we just attack. They have a push. They have a push. I think we just destroy this, and then we can go Inquisition, Bob. Oh, their hand is just dead. Oh boy, that's a lot of thought monitors that they can discard with Tarak. That's a lot of thought monitors. Yes. Play your land. 1, 2. So this still costs 5. They're not going to play out their Watery Grave. Okay, well. Hit both thought monitors. So I think they're dead. I think they're dead. Cool. This Liberator is so good. People always ask me like how good is a Liberator? Like, is it really that much better than like a Seal of Primordium or whatever the white version is? And just like there's spots where it literally just, especially against like Urza Saga decks, the fact that like there's a lot of play where like if you're on the play you go turn to Liberator. If they're planning to go like Saga, even on like on the draw, right? Like they go Saga and then they like expecting to like make a construct, and then if they just make a construct as their turn, we flip Liberator. And that like our opponent's not making constructs in these artifact decks, like in the grand scheme of the meta, like the artifact decks that play Saga, their constructs are just gonna be way bigger than ours. Like look at our construct now, it's a 2/2. So like having a Liberator in play and like stopping them from like activating Saga because they can't just pass the turn is so huge. Nice sound alert redemption. Kilgore Trout 503. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I think I missed that follow. I think my sound has been kind of low, so I missed it. So apologies and thank you. Unfortunately, we're our record's technically 2-2 on paper, but the second match Moto just died on us. I'm gonna go bear back. I'm gonna go get some water, and then we'll finish this league. Well, saying it's ever so slightly worse than other removals. I mean that's the thing though, is like in our deck, like it's not like we're only leaning on Liberator. I can see it being kind of clunky against in a deck like Yawgmoth or something, right? But like we're complementing the Liberator with other pieces of removal. So it's not like it's just Liberator. Like we combo like a push or a prismatic ending, and then we have a Liberator, and like this just turns into a repeatable removal spell, which is crazy. So in this specific deck, like I can see it being worse in other decks, but in this specific deck, like Liberator is just so good. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water real quick, and then we're gonna finish this league. I'll be right back. Green count not enough for Force Vigor? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we're really like a light splash on the Tarmogoyf. Like I previously had like an Abrupt Decay. I've had Witherbloom Command. But even then, like the splash is really light, and I kind of really like it like that because a lot of people ask like, is the green splash worth it? And it's 100% yes because if you really didn't have Tarmogoyf, like you'd fill the void with like maybe like Tidehollow Scholar. I think Tidehollow Scholar would be like probably the perfect fit if you really just wanted to cut the green. But then your clock is just so slow, and it makes Shadow Spear a lot worse. Especially if you just like naturally draw. There's games where I just like I just have a Tarmogoyf in play. I naturally draw a Shadow Spear, and I'm like, cool. Like I just have a 7/8 trampler now. Like it's fine. Like Shadow like Tarmogoyf just like complements the deck. You view Tarmogoyf as like a mainstay, but when you kind of like revalue the deck because the shell is different with Urza Saga, like it's just more beefy bodies for Shadow Spear. Because like equipping a Shadow Spear to like a Dark Confidant isn't that intimidating. Equipping it to a Dothy Voidwalker is kind of okay. It's a 4/5, a 4/3. But honestly, like Tarmogoyf just is really good. And like Alan Liberator showed that the Green Splash is another. Like this card is definitely worth the Green Splash. I really argue that. Maybe if there's like a lot of Blood Moon in the meta, then I can see cutting the green. But in an open meta, like the Tarmogoyf's insane. But to answer your question, Jesse, like it's definitely not enough for sure. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to look on that. Cool. I think I just pump that. I really wish we were on the play. Okay, this looks like a prison matchup. Den of the Bugbear Relic is interesting. So. Yeah. You got my Marsh Flats. So we just kind of auto die to a Fury. But I think we kind of just have to. I guess that now we don't auto die to a Fury. Thanks, Rosalie. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good rest of your night. I think we have to go high upside. I think if they go Fury, we're just so behind. If they go Fury Blood Moon, I think we're just dead anyway. I don't think getting like a basic swamp to play Bob is going to do anything. So just don't have a Fury. Blood Moon would be also very bad, but oh damn. They had 2 Furies, not just 1. They had 2. If they have Blood Moon, we're just dead. They don't. We'll take that. Tarmogoyf is an interesting one. So I'm going to play Catacombs here. So that way we can cast Tarmogoyf. And play 3 Blood Moon. Okay, that's good for us. That's really good for us. Because that means that this Saga will go to the graveyard and it will grow our Tarmogoyf. That's really good. That's fine. Oh, 2 mana. Interesting. Ragavan, sure. Oh, sure. So I think I get Forest here. So I wonder if they seal this construct now. Sure. Yeah. Make a construct. I think I got Springleaf Drum here. I wonder if they... If we play Tarmogoyf, they just minus to kill it. So I think we have the Prismatic Ending the Ragavan. And then next turn, if they minus the Chandra, we can just go Goyf Bob or Bob Goyf in that order specifically. Ooh, Blast Zone. They hit a Spyro. Oh my god. Oh my. I think I have to attack the construct into the Chandra. Kind of bluff removal spell. Okay. I think we want planes in case they get Blood Moon. So Bob, Goyf. So we'll see if they activate Chandra here. Oh my god, their Chandra hits are just so good. What is happening? Oh. So we need to draw a removal spell. Thank you, deck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think we have to make a body. So the chump Tarmogoyf, Sean will go down to 4. I think we all have to attack the Chandra. Okay. At that point, we might as well just bobble them. Another Bone Crusher. Okay. So we know they have Bone Crusher Unknown. Oh my god, this Chandra has just been so fucking crazy. Of course, they hit lands. Like, the only good cards they're drawing off is this Chandra, which is funny. So they can activate Bugbear. So they activate Bugbear block. I think we still attack the Chandra. This is until the end of your next turn. So they can play the next card next turn. They're protecting Chandra at all costs, which makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. So we can put Luris in hand, take the Bone Crusher. They have 2 Bone Crusher Giants. Hit a Bolt. We need to draw a Shadow Spear. What they draw? They draw another Bolt into Bone Crusher. Oh my goodness. Dude. So wild. Of course. Of course. They're gonna hit something really good off this target, man. Oh my god. This is so brutal. So they have Bone Crusher Giant in hand. Oh my god. That was absolutely absurd. This counters, technically counters Bone Crusher. I guess it's kind of worth it. These Sentinels are kind of iffy. Actually, I kind of like the Hushbringers because it stops Fairy and Seasoned Pyromancer. Spellbombs can come out. Kind of like just want to pour out the Sentinels. I know it's kind of iffy, but like the pushers don't do anything either. Yeah, pushers. I guess they have Ragavan, but we have Prismatic Ending. Souls is also an interesting call too. I don't hate Souls. Portable can come out. How's it gonna be, James? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I think we can just like cut the Sentinels, burn the Souls too. That was just so crazy. I've never seen a Chandra just be fucking so nutty like that. It's so wild. Debating how much we want to play around Blood Moon. I think we can with the Springleaf Drum in hand. So I think we go Swamp, Thoughtseize, Pyrite. I think we just take the Chandra. We just need to draw on land, any land off the top. And we're like, okay. I bet we guess about the... Yeah, I know a lot of people were like... I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are expecting no changes, but we're hoping for something to happen. which, yeah. So naturally drawing the Pithing Needle is kind of awkward. Hopefully this Tarmogoyf just takes over the game. Land. So I think we go Goyf. They probably go Blast Zone next turn, and then we just Pithing Needle the Blast Zone. You would have liked some unbans, yeah, and I know a lot of people would have preferred that too, but Blood Moon. So just attack. Just bash. Do they just have another Blood Moon in hand? I don't hate just playing Lurrus in hand, I guess. We could also just go Springleaf Drum, Pithing Needle. We technically can't cast this Lurrus yet. I think we just go like this. And then save the Pithing Needle. I think this is fine. Kind of just like Bluffs Abrupt Decay. I think Modern is a pretty good spot right now. I agree, TB Jeans. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think we attack. And then just play Lingering Souls. I mentioned earlier, I actually don't mind it when Abzan is not tier 1. I don't like being top dog. It just puts the target on our head, and I just don't like that. I kind of like being off the radar. Sure, you have a lot of Spyros now. I wonder if I name Relic Progenitus with this Pithing Needle, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I just named Relic of Progenitus here. Thinking of cracking this pirate spell bomb. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Exactly. I just don't like people knowing my exact 75, knowing to what to expect, and having everyone have dedicated cyber cards against it, you know? Not to say that like this deck would fold against specific hate, but like I know there's like splash damage because we are a Saga deck, we are a Tarmogoyf deck. Oh yes. I know that we get splash damage to other decks, but like I still like going like we go like, you know, Conceal Courtyard, Desert Sentinel, and people are like assuming it's Hammer when it's not, you know? Or like going like just people not knowing what to expect is what I really like about it, you know? I really don't want the Sentinel. Maybe we want an Explosives instead. Just because it's another out to Blood Moon. Don't hate that. $20K down, 98. Oh, are you talking about the Tron Redemption, Chris? Please don't. Please don't. That's not funny. Yeah, Gibicus, like Springlit Drum is probably the card I tutor for the most with Urza Saga. I think I have to play around Blood Moon. I punted. I should have gotten Overgrown Tomb with this and then Basic Plains with Prismatic Ending. I really hope that doesn't cost me the game. Yeah, I really hope that doesn't cost me the game. Huh. Interesting. We could just take the Bunker to Giant and then play the Bob and have it take over the game. I could see our guys were taking... They could just go Ratchet Bomb. Mountain. Okay. So they are not going Blast Zone. Fuck. Yeah, they got really punished. So if they slam Blood Moon here, I'm gonna be very sad. Grabbing Shadows. Yeah, it depends on the deck, right? Like in Abzan, like if you're playing Jun Saga Gibicus, like yeah, you're probably grabbing Shadow Spears a lot. But for Abzan, like the deck's just kind of clunky. So like the curve is a little bit higher. So interesting. So the curve is a little bit higher, so that's why like you need that extra mana source, right? We could just Prismatic in the Rapture Bomb too. I don't hate that. We could also just like wait. Because like they have to put a counter on it and they have to put another counter on it. Yeah. Let's do that. They slam Blood Moon, that's probably like worst case scenario, but we could also like cast Voidwalker here. But like Hushbringer is like the safer line. Hushbringer is a safer line because like if they draw Fury, then it's like fucking game over for us. Yeah, it's Lingering Souls is a one of in the sideboard, but it's a good. What are the good reasons to go Abzan instead of Jund? Because Lingering Souls is great against like Grixis Shadow, of course, as you would expect. There's an argument to go like Voidwalker because like if they want to cast this light up this stage, like we get to get an opportunity to cast it. So this is kind of the downside for it. They just get a quote unquote free Fury. So that means that they don't have a red card to pitch. So we kind of have to watch out. Dotsies. I guess we go Prismatic Ending, Voidwalker. They do still have the blast zone though. But if they spend the whole turn doing that, I don't think we really care. Yeah, we could have easily played around Blood Moon here, but so Hushbringer does stop Fury. But now they have a blast zone, but then if they spend their whole turn just blast zoning, we're in a pretty decent spot. We can just put Lyris in hand and Thoughtseize next turn. There's an argument for playing Tarmogoyf, but like, because it's like potentially the quicker clock. So now we can like Thoughtseize, and then say if we want to play it off Voidwalker, because like this blast zone's gonna essentially kill it, right? Okay. So these Goyfs are still itty bitty. Pithing Needle. So we get Thoughtseize here. Pithing Needle. And then play just a Tarmogoyf that I could just die. If we hit a Chandra or something, that'd be... Oh my god. It's my turn now, opponent. It's my turn now. They have a Den of the Bugbear. So... I guess we just attack. I'll play a Tarmogoyf. And I guess we could just play a lone Shadow Spear out there. And then if they tick up, and if they just pass a turn, we can just name blast them with Pithing Needle. Oh my god. So good. They have another blast zone? Okay, sure. You gonna crack Relic? Yeah. Sure. Okay, they can kill my Hushbringer or Chandra. I guess they can kill Chandra, which sucks, but... This Bob is just going to take over the game. We have Pithing Needle named Blast Zone. This game looks almost over. Bobble. So I guess we can bobble them just to get the most information. A Braid. Okay. That actually sucks. Because that means they could tick Blast Zone, untap, abrade the Pithing Needle, and then crack Blast Zone. But they don't know they have the right on top. So I wonder if we just play the Pithing Needle out and then see if they name Blast Zone, or if they crack Blast Zone, because they don't know they have the raid. So they could just like let this happen without activating Blast Zone, and then we just like sow in the clear. Worst case scenario, we just add alerts to our hand, like no biggie. They didn't. Oh, why did they activate an opponent? You should have put it on too. They could have fucking that's just that's unfortunate. So we'll equip Tarmogoyf that brings back the most life here. And then we just slammed second Tarmogoyf. Yeah, so that literally cost them the match. Yeah. They should have activated the Blast Zone. Yeah. Maybe they weren't expecting us to name it, but... So they're just dead. Cool. I'm just glad, like, I feel like second game, like I know like the first game. Oh man, cool. So we, in terms of moto, we went 3-2. Technically, we went 3-1. We lost the match that we DC'd in the game one, where we probably should have won the match. Like we were ahead game one, and then moto crashed. So unfortunately, that's why our record was only a 3-2. But I think overall, I just want to reiterate how good Damn is. I think this card is like underplayed, like so underplayed. I took the second copy in the 75 and sorry in the sideboard out, because of the fact that I wanted just to test out other sideboard cards. But I think if I were to like play in a GP, I think I'd want the second Dam in the 75 in the sideboard. The Dromoka's command I think is cute. It definitely made them destroy the Saga and then put a +1/+1 counter on the Liberator. So it's kind of a cool application there. But I think this card is a little too cute. I do think that the Containment Priest is a good meta call for right now, as long as that creativity list is popular. So I'll probably keep this in the sideboard for now. We played it against round 1 and we beat it without it, but I think we just got a little lucky there. I think that deck is, again, getting very popular, and I think just having some sideboard hate against it is going to be good. So I think the Containment Priest is going to be here to stay. The Hushbringers versus the Torpor Orbs. Against the Red Prison deck, I know it's not like a meta deck, but being the body and attacking and gaining that life back, giving us a little bit more room. Like I think it gained us back like 3 life, right? And it was attacking our opponent. I think that's kind of undervalued. I think maybe Hushbringer is worth exploring, especially because, like I mentioned, like Yawgmoth is getting a lot more popular. So it's kind of close because this dies a lightning bolt, which a lot of the red decks do run. It dies like Chandra, like what they had access to. So Torpor Orb is a little bit more durable, but I think the fact that this can be boarded in against Yawgmoth to stop the dying triggers is kind of worth it. It gives a little bit more versatility, even though it's a little bit more fragile in a lot of matchups. Like for example, like against Yawgmoth, like it does die to Grist, but it's not like we're boarding in Torpor Orb anyway. So like this is just more hate against that deck. So I think Hushbringer is kind of here to stay for now. So I think for like moving forward, like I think this Dromoka's command is cute. Um, but I think it might be better served at just like another dam in the 75. I think dam has just been so impressive, and just having two of this effect, I think is worth it. So I think that's probably the change I'd make for now. I'll probably sleep on it and go from there. But I really appreciate everyone tuning in out. I had a fat raid today, and y'all stuck around, even though um, my moto like crashed. But I want to give a shout out to Sergeant Snuggles for the fat raid earlier. Um, and a bunch of follows happened today. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone for supporting the channel and hanging out. I know my stream time is a little bit later. To kind of give a life update, my fiance and I are getting married, so like we're planning for the wedding and stuff, and kind of prioritizing that, talking to vendors and stuff, and just planning with her in general. And then we're also like working out together, playing doing Insanity and stuff. So it's pushing my stream start time later and later, and I know that's awful for like the East Coast time. It's pushing out to like 8 o'clock. Like we started 8:30 today, unfortunately. But for those of you watching the YouTube, it doesn't matter. It's on YouTube, whatever. But for those who are hanging out on Twitch still, like I appreciate everyone for still hanging out this late. But if you want to support the channel, hit that follow button. If you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter for stream updates. You can join the Discord. I know spoiler season is coming up, and my Discord gets pretty popping. I love talking about what could go into Abzan, as well as other decks. It's not just an Abzan exclusive Discord. So I think my next stream will be on Thursday. So hope to catch everyone then. Let's send y'all over on a fat raid. Is anyone actually playing Modern? I like that bunny thing. Modern Grixis Shadow, 3 viewers. That looks like a great candidate for a raid, huh? Looks like a great candidate for a raid. 11 followers? Let's fucking go. Let's send this person some love, right? Again, I think my next stream will be Thursday, so hope to catch everyone then. Appreciate all the support. Let's send this person some love. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Hope to catch you Thursday. Bye. Let's fucking go.